Guys, what is going on? Hope you guys are well. What's going on? Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys are staying safe. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? I hope you guys are well. TBE, Philip Catois says TBE. Yeah, TBE. Watching from Milan, Italy. Salud, John. How are you? I hope you're well. Guys, everyone in the live stream, smash the like button. Smash that like button. Danny, hello. How are you doing? I'm good. How are you, Danny? I hope all's good from your end. Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul looks like his head is hitting down in June. We've got Eddie Hearn who's left. It seems like he's leaving Sky and joining DAZN here in the UK. Big news coming out here in the UK. I'm waiting for more of you guys to join the stream and then we can get into a bit of discussion. Sorry about it. I was a bit late. I was a little bit late. Live stream. Hi, Bradley. How are you? I hope you're well. How's it going, guys? Get those questions in. So Floyd Mayweather looks like he's gonna be fighting Logan Paul. What do you guys make of that? What do you guys make of Floyd Mayweather fighting Logan Paul? Money spinner. It's a money spinner. That's what it is. It's a money fight. It's a huge money fight. For Floyd Mayweather, easy money. He makes a huge payday fighting a guy that's not a boxer. You know, it's a big payday for Floyd. You know, it's a big payday. I don't blame him. I don't blame him fighting Logan Paul at all. Hamza Khan, walaikum assalam, brother. How are you? How's Ramadan's going? Well, it's going well. It's going really well, actually. It's going good. Ryan Lamb, did Pacquiao Crawford get announced? No, it's not been announced as far as I'm aware, unless you know something I don't. It's not been announced. No. Maybe you might know something that I'm not aware of, but no, it's definitely not been announced. It's definitely not been announced. As far as I know, maybe there's something that I don't know, but maybe you may know a little bit more than me. Maybe you might know a lot more than I do, because from what I know, that it's not been announced yet. You know, there's not been no official confirmation. Now they are saying it's close, but how many times have we heard about Pacquiao Crawford before and them saying it's close and it never seems to get over the line? You know, let's hope it does get over the line this time and they do fight. It's obviously a fight that I would like to see. It's between two guys that I want to see fight. So let's answer some of your guys' questions. So Floyd will KO Paul. Of course he will. It's not a contest. No contest. Richard Brown, how are you? Hope you're well. Hope you're staying safe. Yeah, so I apologize that I'm a little bit late, guys. I was supposed to do it at 6:30, but I got a little bit late, caught up in traffic and stuff. But, you know, I got here and I thought I have to do the live stream today. I can't pull out today. So, yeah, I'm glad that we're all here and I'm glad that we're doing this live stream. Hi, Fight Gamer. I hope you're well. Hope you're staying safe. Yeah, so what do you guys make of the Floyd-Logan Paul talks? You know, initially it died off, but now it looks like Floyd and Logan Paul is back on. Do you like it? Do you think it's good? Listen, I think it's a lot better than like Jake Paul fighting Ben Askren, because Floyd is such a big superstar in boxing. I think it creates a lot more attention than having Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul, Ben Askren creates a lot of attention, but I think there'll be a lot of hardcores interested in the Floyd fight as well, because it's Floyd. You know, he's a legend, man, of the sport. So I'm not a huge fan of the fight. Isn't the Teofimo and the Crawford fight on the same date? What you mean? What Crawford fight? Crawford's fight. Crawford's not announced. They've not announced the fight yet, have they? They've not announced any. Crawford's not fighting Pacquiao yet. Or, you know, I think we're getting too ahead of ourselves. I hope Crawford and Pacquiao fight, but I've not heard anything about Crawford or Pacquiao just yet. You know, hopefully they fight. But I'm not sure that fight is happening yet. Teofimo When's he fighting? He's fighting in June, isn't he? Is he fighting June 5th? Teofimo and Kambosos. I'm pretty sure he's fighting June 5th. Tommy Fury should fight Jake Paul. Yep. Tommy Fury should fight Jake Paul. Yeah, that'd be a good fight. That'd be a great fight. Big money spinner. Big money spinner. Ryan Lamb says Floyd v. Paul is a disgrace to the sport. Everyone views it differently. Some people think it's a disgrace. Some people think it's great. Some people think it's not great. You know, everyone sees these things differently. Guys, I don't know why the light's blocking this. Why is the light coming in the way? Yeah, so yeah, everyone views things differently. Some people think it's a disgrace. Some people think it's good. I don't really mind it, to be honest with you, because I think Floyd isn't a legitimate fighter right now. So you know, I don't mind Floyd fighting whoever, to be honest with you. I don't mind Floyd fighting. He could fight anyone. I just like the fact that Floyd is gonna fight again. You know. Oh man, the light is coming, so I'm gonna have to just quickly grab myself, get myself in position, and then we'll go. Yeah. So yeah, back. All right. Okay. So Hawker Mustang says, I hope Logan Paul loads his gloves with egg weights. What Fury got accused by that from Wilder, didn't he? Egg weights. That was ludicrous. The Wilder Fury stuff was ludicrous, by the way. Richard Brown, imagine if Mayweather lost. Logan Paul must be a light heavy cruiser. You know what? And you know what? The strange thing about this, I was reading an article about it. You won't believe it. You won't believe it. Apparently, Floyd's not allowed to come above 160, and Logan Paul's not allowed to go above 190. So Logan Paul's allowed to fight at 190, but Mayweather's not allowed to go above 160. Now, Mayweather probably can't go above 160 even if he ate 10, 15 meals a day, because the guy was, even at 147, he was just not a big guy, and he used to make it quite comfortably. So I don't think even if Floyd ate his way, I think he'll struggle to make 160. But it's that was bizarre. That was bizarre. The fact that Logan Paul is allowed to make 190, but Mayweather can't make he can only make 160. That was bizarre. But again, I guess it's an exhibition and it's against a guy that's not really a boxer. And Floyd is obviously, he's a legend, you know, so I don't think it's going to make much difference to the outcome of the fight. You know, I think Logan Paul could be 250K, you know, it ain't going to make a difference. 250 pounds and he ain't going to beat Floyd, you know. What do you think of Eddie moving to DAZN in the UK? You know what? I think it's great for boxing fans. Isn't that great news for boxing fans, guys? I've bought DAZN $1.99, right? I can watch it on my phone. I can watch it, like, you can put it on the TV, you can put it big screen. $1.99. We're getting Canelo, Billy Joe Saunders for $1.99. Are you mad? $1.99. That's a bargain. You know, I know they're gonna put the price up. That's not gonna stay $1.99. No way. They're gonna put the price up. But let's be honest, we can't complain, right? $1.99 is a bargain. It's a bargain. Let's be real. It is a bargain. So, you know, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining whatsoever. Unless the undercard is stacked, I won't watch it. You mean the Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather one? You won't watch it unless the undercard starts. I'm gonna watch it without question. I'm gonna commentate on that. If Floyd Mayweather fights Logan Paul, I'm gonna watch it. That's a big fight. Not a big boxing fight, but it's a big fight. It's a big fight, you know. It's a big event. Sorry, I shouldn't say fight. It's a big event. Let's be real. It's a big event, right? It's a big event. So Fight Gamer says, it's like boxing. It's like Box Nation with him moving to DAZN. How Frank left Sky is similar to Eddie. Yeah, but I think this is a lot bigger deal, and obviously we know what Eddie's like. Eddie's the man right now in the UK, you know. So I think this is going to be a lot bigger, and this might be the end of pay-per-view. A lot of fans don't like this pay-per-view model. You know, having to pay £30 all the time for, like, wouldn't you rather pay £10 a month, right, and get all the fights all year round, rather than pay 30 quid a fight? Look how much money you're spending. Imagine if there's like 4 pay-per-views, £120, right? You're pay. To be fair, how many pay-per-views were there? How many pay-per-views are there? Probably around 4 or 5. So bearing in mind, you'll probably get all the pay-per-view fights, and you'll get you'll get some of the other fights as well. So some of the US fights, all of that will be on DAZN as well. Like we got Ryan Garcia v Luke Campbell. That was on DAZN, wasn't it? So I like DAZN, man. I like DAZN. I think DAZN is really good, and I think DAZN is gonna kill pay-per-view, and it's gonna it's for the fans. I reckon it's definitely for me as a boxing fan. I think it's great for the fans. I think DAZN is great for the fans because it's great value for money. Great value for money. So I've got it, and I don't think I'm not gonna unsubscribe to it anytime soon, because I actually think it's great for I think it's great for the, you know, for fans. I do. I think it's great value for money. If Eddie moves to DAZN, it's going to be difficult to build fighters to an audience like Sky, who have the platform. Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's the promoter. Remember when Frank Warren? I don't think Sky was that big. Sky's always been big. Like their production and everything is really first class. But I do think that Eddie could take it to the next level. I do think the production's important. So far, DAZN's production has been a bit iffy. It's been a bit off, especially the one that I saw recently. What fight was there on DAZN? The Andrade one, Liam Williams. That production was a bit iffy. It was off. They need to improve that if they want to compete with the likes of Sky. Because one thing we know about Sky, their production, I know that you have to pay top dollar for it in terms of pay-per-view, but their production is top class. Is first class. And you love watching, you know, if you were to say, what do I prefer watching, BT or Sky? Sky all day long. Sky's production is much better. It's just better to watch. It's more appealing. I just think it's better value for money. The subscription will surely, for example, if there were, you know, the Fury Joshua fight, if I was gonna get the Fury Joshua fight, and I had a choice of either getting it on BT or getting it on Sky, I would pick Sky, because for me, Sky production is a lot better than BT. Just my personal opinion. Some of you may disagree. Just my personal opinion. I would personally favor Sky over BT, but that's just my personal opinion. So Nooney says the subscription will surely go up. Yes, of course. It's bound to, man. It's bound to. You're not gonna have $199. You're not gonna have $199. That's a bargain. Let's be honest. That's a bargain. That's an absolute bargain. So I expect it to go up to about 10 quid. I think it'll go up to about 10 quid, which again, I wouldn't mind paying that. If it depends. If we're having to pay 10 quid a month, and then we're having to pay for pay-per-views on Sky as well, then I think pay-per-views will die, to be honest with you. I think Anthony Joshua, by the way, and Dylan White are still with Sky. They've got exclusive deals. So that, you know, although Matchroom are probably going to go over to DAZN, that doesn't include Anthony Joshua and Dillian White as part of the deal. So I think when their deals do come to an end, I do see them on DAZN as well, because I think DAZN is going to be the way forward. I do. I think pay-per-view is going to be the thing of the past. Canelo undercard looks decent. What's the undercard looking like? They got Jazza Dickens and Kid Galahad. Who else have they got? Who else? To be honest, I don't really care about the undercard. I just want to. That main event is just for me what I'm interested in. I want that main event for me is what I'm interested and what I'm watching that card for. What's your thought on Bud's dad interview saying his camp have been treated wrong? on Bud's dad. Is that Terence Crawford's dad? His dad gave an interview. Wow, I'd love to watch that. I haven't seen it. What's your thoughts? You're talking about Bud's dad? You're talking about Terence Crawford's dad, right? Right. So his camp, he's saying his camp have been treated wrong. Is that Terence Crawford's dad saying that they've been treated badly? By whom? By whom? By Bob Arum? By whom? So Eddie's moving with the time. Streaming sports is long time coming. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. It 100% is. Also, Bradley, you were talking about going back to Bradley. Sorry, you were talking about BJS's dad. Yeah, I saw Eddie Hearn's interview, and Eddie Hearn basically said that it was my job to deliver Billy Joe the Canelo fight. I delivered him the Canelo fight, right? And he goes, I feel a bit disappointed. He goes, I've always had a good relationship with Billy, and I don't think Eddie Hearn liked those comments. To be honest, Eddie Hearn's the type of guy that you want to be on the good side of, because if you're on the bad side of Eddie Hearn, right, he's not going to go all in for you. You know, look what Kell Brook did, and he turned away from Kell Brook. I don't think you want to be making comments about Eddie Hearn so close to a fight. I don't think you should be trying to irritate Eddie Hearn. I think Eddie Hearn, you know what? It's hard for Eddie Hearn. He's got so many fighters, and then it's hard to please everyone, right? Now, it makes logical sense. Think about it, guys. You put yourself in Eddie Hearn's position. Put yourself in Eddie Hearn's position. Pretend you're Eddie Hearn, right? You're promoting a fight between Canelo Alvarez and Billy Joe Saunders. You've got the biggest star in the sport in your stable. His contract ends with you. His contract ends with you after this fight, right? Who would you, as a promoter, put yourself in the shoes, Eddie Hearn's shoes. Who would you rather promote, Canelo Alvarez or Billy Joe Saunders? Who would you rather, if you were running a business, right? Who would you rather promote? Think about it. Put yourself in his position. Who would you rather promote, Canelo or Billy Joe? Who brings more financial mileage to your business, Canelo or Billy Joe Saunders? I know Billy Joe may feel betrayed because Billy Joe feels that I was with Eddie first, but look, when Amir Khan joined Eddie Hearn, right, we saw Eddie Hearn changed. Eddie Hearn and Khan used to have back and forth for so many years because he knew how big a star Khan was, and he knew Khan's financial mileage is a lot higher than Brooks. The same way with Billy Joe, right? And Canelo. Canelo's on like Khan and Brook. Fair enough, Khan's a bigger star than Brook, but the difference between Canelo and Billy Joe is huge in terms of financial mileage and what Canelo could bring to Eddie Hearn. So to be honest with you, to be perfectly honest with you guys, I don't blame Eddie Hearn. It's business at the end of the day. He's going to favor Canelo. But at the end of the day, Billy Joe, he's delivered Billy Joe the fight that he wanted. He's delivered Billy Joe that big fight that no one else could deliver for him. Eddie Hearn has delivered it. Now it's Billy Joe's job to go out there and perform. It's Billy Joe's job, not Eddie's job. He's delivered what he was asked to do. Right now, if you're starting to dig him out and say the judges and this and that, listen, Tyson Fury was a bit like that as well. But I do agree with Billy Joe about the judges and stuff, because he's just trying to put pressure. Sometimes it's not about getting. Here's the thing: when they put pressure like this on publicly and media, sometimes it's not about him wanting a neutral judge. It's about making everybody aware. It's about making those judges that are going to be judging aware that I know that there's some dodgy business that goes on. So he's letting everybody know. He's letting everybody know that, listen, I want a fair fight. So there's a lot of media attention about the judges. I think that's what Billy Joe's doing. I don't think he really cares who the judges are, whether it's British. I just think he's trying to make people aware. His father is trying to make people aware that, listen, we want a fair fight. So it's like media attention. Do you understand? So I think it's probably the right thing to do if they think that, there could be some dodgy business going on. So I think what Billy Joe's doing is right. I don't disagree with it. But I do think I don't think the judges are going to come into play here. I don't think the fight goes the distance. That's just my opinion. You may disagree. I don't see this fight going the distance, guys. You guys may disagree with me and say, no, Imran, it will go the distance. But honestly, I don't see this fight going the distance. I personally think Canelo will stop Billy Joe before the 12 rounds. I do. Let's see. I might be wrong. I have been wrong before. It won't be the first time. Are you a fan, or more of a AJ or Tyson Fury fan? To be honest with you, I'm not a fan of either. Like I don't have a biased opinion of either. If you're asking me who I think is better, then I would say Fury. Who do I think would win? Fury. But out of the two, who do I rather watch? Probably AJ. But in terms of who do I think is the better fighter, more complete, more versatile, that's Fury. Who do I think wins out of the two? I'd say Fury. But again, like I said, I could be wrong. It's just my opinion. But yeah, I don't have a preference out of the two, if I'm honest with you. I prefer watching AJ. I think Fury's the better boxer out of the two. I think he wins the fight out of the two. But if I was to lean to who I'd prefer to watch, then I'd say AJ. Yeah, streaming sports apps are the future. TV platforms for sport will not be popular as advancement in technology and times. Yes, streaming sports app. Oh, listen, I was doing live commentary on the Android fight on my channel, and I was watching it on my phone. I had my earphones, and you guys saw me. I had my earphones in. I'm watching it on my phone. It's a lot easier, especially when you're doing something like this. It's so much easier. To be honest, I prefer watching it on big screen, but I'll have to have the volume off anyway. So while doing commentary, so from now on, I'm probably gonna have the commentary off. So for me, it's ideal having it on DAZN. And Billy Joe Saunders v Canelo will be on DAZN, and I'll probably stream that through my phone. Or actually, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna definitely watch that on the television. And do the live commentary on the television, because that kind of fight, I don't want to be watching it on my phone. I need a big screen. I've got a massive we got a massive TV in the living room, and that's where I'll be doing that, because I'm not doing that on my phone. No way. I need to watch that on a big screen. Phone's all right, but it's not the same experience of watching it on a big screen. No way. So Richard, how's it going, Richard? I hope you're well. I like to see Mayweather v Oscar too, but the Logan Paul fight is all about money, I suppose. Yeah, Richard, I agree with you. I'd love to see Mayweather v Oscar again. I think those two have great rivalry. I think there generally is a bitterness between they both are bitter towards each other, and I think that would make for a great fight. I do. I think that would make for a great fight. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Oscar's training hard. Oscar's looking ripped. Have you seen Oscar? He's looking in shape. The other day I saw in his Instagram story, he lifted his t-shirt up and he was literally ripped. He was literally ripped to the bone. I was like, how old is Oscar? I swear he's near 50, or he's 50. Like, the guy is in unbelievable condition. Unbelievable condition. Unbelievable condition. Fair play to the guy. Fair play to him. He's looking in terrific shape, by the way. Sky do rip customers off. Yeah, you know, Parker Chisora, is that a pay-per-view event fight, Gamer? Do you think that's a pay-per-view fight? Parker v Chisora? You got Chris Eubank and Morrison on the undercard, but really? Is that a pay-per-view event? Not for me. Not for me, guys. I just don't look at that as a pay-per-view event. Everyone in the live stream, smash the like button. Guys, everyone in the live stream, smash the like button. Get those likes up. Smash the like button, guys. I'd really appreciate it if you can smash those like button. Smash the like button, guys. Yeah. Back to it. Yes, it's not a pay-per-view event, man. You know, I didn't think Regis Prograis v Taylor was a pay-per-view event. I thought that wasn't a pay-per-view. This one definitely shouldn't be. Dillian White Povetkin, is that a pay-per-view event? I don't know, man. I don't know. There some pay-per-view events are questionable for sure. I don't think this one should be pay-per-view. Parker v Chisora, come on. Should that be pay-per-view? I'll buy it. I'm gonna buy it because I buy all the pay-per-views. But Do I really think that should be pay-per-view? You know, I'll let you guys decide, man. But I don't think pay-per-view should be, for me, pay-per-view should be big events. It should be big, solid events. Like 2 world champions, 2 big names. And the fight should mean, fight should feel like a pay-per-view event. Nowadays, you know what? The pay-per-view, like every fight is pay-per-view. If it, like it, you know, if it's not a pay-per-view fight, then it must be a small fight, you know? Nowadays, everything's pay-per-view, man. And it's like Parker Chisora's pay-per-view. Come on. Surely that's not a pay-per-view fight, guys. Parker v Chisora, pay-per-view. Surely that's not a pay-per-view event. Parker v Chisora on pay-per-view. It's what it is at the minute. I'm afraid that fights like that are pay-per-view, but you know, I'll still buy it. Okay, so Bradley says, glad you touched on that because couldn't hear Eddie on DAZN. The production dose need upgrading. Yeah, that was bad. I couldn't hear Eddie speak, and it was for quite a while as well. It was a couple of minutes, to be fair. The production needs to be upscaled. You're right. It needs to be upgraded for sure. Otherwise, it can't compete with Sky because that doesn't happen in Sky. When do you ever see that happening with Sky? Does Sky ever have a glitches like that? I've never seen Sky have a glitch like that or a big... No way. A Sky never have that sort of issue. So, yeah, they need to up their game, man. They need to up their game for sure. I definitely agree on the Sky production being better to watch than the BT production. Yeah, Richard, I don't really have that same feel when I watch the BT production. When I have to watch the Sky production, it gives me goosebumps. I think Adam Smith is brilliant. You know what? Who used to be great? Ian Darke. He had a brilliant voice. Ian Darke, he was a brilliant, and Jim Watt, and the other guy that now is working for DAZN, he was good as well. I forgot his name. I don't know what his name is. He's working for DAZN now. He was brilliant as well. He was good. And then Ian Darke, before him, he was unbelievable. Ian Darke and Jim Watt, what a combination that was. Them guys were brilliant. No one can beat those guys. But I like Adam Smith. I think Adam Smith's voice is brilliant. I think he's good as well. So I like Adam Smith. I think he's doing a good job. Matthew Macklin's decent, but Adam Smith is the one for me. I think Adam Smith is really good. So let's go BJS by Eddie Hearn. Okay, so let's see this. What's this? Philippe says, did you see Eddie Renuso tell your Fino Boxing that they would like Beterbiev after they finish what they got going on at 168? He seemed serious to me. Wow, that's news to the ears. And you know what? I like that kind of news. I want to see Canelo Beterbiev bad. Don't get me wrong. I'm not disrespecting Billy Joe. Hopefully, you know, let's get through this fight. But I would love to see Canelo Alvarez v Beterbiev. We're not going to get Billy Joe v Beterbiev, let's be honest. But Canelo could fight Beterbiev. That's a fight I'd like to see. It's definitely a matchup that could enhance Canelo's legacy. Let's see if Canelo is serious, because a lot of people think that Beterbiev will beat Canelo. So that would definitely be a fight that would interest me. I don't know about you guys, but that would definitely be a fight that I would be interested in, and a fight that I would like to see for sure, without question. Guys, smash the like button. Everyone in the live stream, smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button. Smash that like button, guys. Everyone in the live stream, smash that like button. Okay, okay, so here we go. So we got Junior JR says, what's going on with Amir Khan v Kell Brook? He hasn't responded. I don't know what's going on with Amir Khan, Kell Brook, guys. I don't know what's going on. I think that fight will happen. I think you're just probably waiting for the right time. I do think that fight will happen. Conor Benn seems desperate for the Amir Khan fight, but Amir Khan doesn't want to fight Conor Benn. I do think the Khan fight happens, to be honest with you. I do think so. I think the Amir Khan Kell Brook fight is a fight that people have wanted to see for a very long time, and I do think that fight will happen without question. I think that fight happens. That's just my personal opinion. Maybe some people will say they don't want to see it anymore. I still like to see it. I'm still interested in it. I would still like to see Amir Khan, Kell Brook. I'd love to see them settle the score. It's a big fight. It's a big fight for both. It's a big fight, and it's a fight that I would be obviously doing videos about. So I'm interested in it. I'm very interested in it. I'd love to see it. Will it happen? God knows. Hopefully. Hope so. So Ryan said, oh, come on, Ryan. What's with that question? Okay, Crimson says, too bad Oscar is a cokehead and Mayweather minds is always the gym. And Mayweather's mind is always in the gym. But Oscar's on it now, though, Crim. Oscar's on it. Oscar right now is in shape. Check Oscar's physique. He is ripped. He's got a six-pack. Check his physique. He's in unbelievable condition. I couldn't believe he was in that great condition. He's looking good on the pads. Oscar means business. Oscar means business, guys. Oscar ain't playing. Oscar means business here. Oscar wants this. Oscar wants this. So Khan v Brook needs to happen this year because I think they are both washed up. Yep. Agree with everything. Yeah, they definitely are washed up. And it definitely does need to happen now or never for that. So 100% Topic says Logan Big Bro of Jake got heavy body but has no speed and toughness in hand. Yeah, he's got no power. He's slow. He looks quite robotic. He's muscular. He's huge. He's got a great physique. But he's more of a bodybuilder than a fighter to me. When I saw him against KSI, he was very slow, labored, and he looked more of a bodybuilder than a fighter. If I'm honest with you, I don't know what you guys thought. He's more of a beautiful bodybuilder type physique. He's not really built like a boxer. He's built like a bodybuilder, to be honest with you. I think Sonny Edwards fights for a world title this month against a South African champion. You going live for it? Yes, I might do. I might do. What channel is that on Sky? What channel is that? That fight's not been getting the right promotion at all. That fight's not been getting the right promotion whatsoever. No one even knows about it. You know, they need to give that fight a little bit more of a push. All right, okay. So you into MMA, bro? Big card tonight. I'm not a big MMA fan. No, I'm not a big MMA fan at all. I watch the big fights. I watch the big super fights. I don't really watch like every other fight. You know, I'm not really into MMA that much, to be honest. So Crimson says DAZN has a lot of technical issues. Crim, where are you from? Are you from the UK? So did they have technical issues in America as well? Because are you from America? Or are you from the UK? Pretty sure you're from America, aren't you? So 100% Topics as Khan representing the WBC at Asia level as an Asian president. Yeah, Khan is representing WBC. He's the Asian president, yeah, for the WBC, which is great for him. Great for him. IBA Champion League, conquered by Indian boxers, showed that India is loving boxing as a sport. Yeah, but we need more Indian champions. We need Indian fighters to get to the top. Let's see. You know, they focus a lot of time on other sport. Cricket's their biggest sport, but they have produced some medals at the games. I think was it the Commonwealth or Olympic? They produced some medals. You know, Vijender Singh recently lost. Vijender Singh was a guy that they had very high hopes for, but he recently lost, which I was very stunned. Actually, I was stunned that he took a loss. It's quite a surprise actually. But yeah, hopefully, you know, we can get some more top fighters from India, man. It's a big country, and it'll definitely, if we can get good boxers from India, we can get a world champion from India, right? That's another country that will be hooked into boxing, which is good for the sport. Global recognition. We need as many fans as we can get in this sport. So, Kalpesh Wanza, any news on what's going on with Pac-Man and Crawford? I'm waiting, just like you, brother. I'm waiting for the news. I'm waiting for Pac-Man and Crawford to get done so we can start talking about it. I honestly, I can't explain to you how much I want to see Patman v Crawford. Really bad. I want to see Patman Crawford very bad. I've been wanting that fight for a very long time. I said in a video that I did yesterday that the only fight that I else wanted for Pacquiao was the Khan fight. That fight's not happened. The Khan fight's not happened. And look, and hopefully this fight does happen. This is the next big fight that I've wanted Pacquiao to take, and hopefully he takes it, and hopefully we get to see it. It's a great fight, man. It's a great fight. It's a fight that I'd like to see. So what's my thoughts on Deontay Wilder? My thoughts on Deontay Wilder is that Deontay Wilder needs to fight, man. We need to see Deontay Wilder back. Where is Deontay Wilder? What's going on with Deontay Wilder? I want to see him fight, man. I want to see Deontay Wilder fight. Deontay Wilder is a guy that I love watching. I think he's box office. And I want to see him fight. I want to see him back in the ring. I want to see Deontay fight again, man. You know, Deontay Wilder was too busy doing other stuff, but I want to see Deontay fight. I want to see Deontay back to doing what he does best, and that's fighting. You know, Deontay Wilder's for me, and a very exciting fighter. Very, very exciting fighter. So he needs to get back in the ring. Of course he does. He needs to get back in the ring. We need to see Deontay back in action. I can't wait. I want to see him back, you know, the comeback. Let's see how he comes back from adversity. Can he come back? Can he come back from defeat? Time will tell. Sonny Edwards BT, I think. Okay, Sonny Edwards. So Richard Brown says Sonny Edwards is fighting on BT. All right, okay. I haven't got BT. But yeah, let's see if I can do live commentary on that. The female fight should be good. UFC at Viv. Yeah, is that the fight? Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about now. I saw a promotion of it. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. The one that was involved in a great fight before as well. The America DAZN very buggy. Also, the interference seems kind of dated. DAZN needs to invest a bit more in the app like ESPN. Also, Oscar was at the Jake Paul fight high out of his mind. Yeah, I saw that. I saw people talking about that. But I don't know whether he was high. What made you think that? Is it the way he was speaking, the way he looked? I don't know. I just think that he was confident. He was talking confidently. You know, he's feeling good about himself. He's got the adrenaline. He's training hard. You know, he's ripped. He's in good shape. You know, he's confident again. He's gonna go back in a ring. He needs to be. Who's he gonna fight? By the way, who they're talking about? Who they're listing as Oscar De La Hoya's opponents? Who do you think he'll fight? Who do you think Oscar will fight? So Dennis McCann, I haven't seen much of him. I'll be honest with you, Richard, but I saw an interview with him the other day, and he was talking about the fight with Prince Patel. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. You know, Prince Patel is he's a very, very lively character. He gets the views. He gets the views, as he likes to say. He's a very, very colorful character, and that's a fight that, listen, I'd like to see. Thoughts on Jamal Charlo with Wilder's old trainer, Mark Breland? Yeah, I think Mark Breland was always going to get back into boxing. I think Jamal Charlo, I don't know, maybe he doesn't get on with Wilder, so he probably tried to rub it in. I don't know why. Maybe he just thinks it's a good fit. Maybe he thinks, you know, Breland is a good boxing mind. You know, Breland is a great fighter. He was a world champion, Olympic gold medalist. So, you know, the guy can fight. He's a very, very good fighter. So, very, very good trainer and a boxing mind. So I think Jamal Charlo can definitely use the knowledge, get the knowledge of someone like Mark Breland, because Mark Breland has a very good boxing mind. So Cowpesh said, do you think Wilder will fight White? He should fight White. That's the fight I'd like to see for him next. I think it's a big fight. Why not? It's a big fight for him. Why wouldn't he fight Wilder. It's a huge fight for him. It makes sense financially for Wilder. You know, where's Wilder gonna go? I think the fight between him and Dillian White makes a lot of sense for both guys, for both parties. So yeah, I'd like to see that for sure. I'd like to see him fight. Um, I'd like to see him take that fight for sure. Eddie Hearn was offered 9 figures with DAZN. Yeah, I heard crazy money, crazy money. We're talking big money there, big money. You know, it's crazy, crazy money. Eddie Hearn's doing well for himself. He's doing very well for himself, Eddie Hearn. You got a fair play to the guy. You know, the guy smashed it. He's literally smashed it. Hearn smashed it. Crimson, Eddie Alvarez probably next for Oscar if he's serious. Eddie Alvarez. Who's Eddie Alvarez? Is that the guy that fought Conor McGregor? Alvarez. Eddie Alvarez. So Hawker Mustang says Oscar has not said his opponent is. I respect he will fight either a current or retired MMA UFC guy. Why not a boxer? Oscar's a boxer. He could fight you know, he could fight anybody. He could fight, you know, I'm pretty sure it's all up for money though, isn't it? Trying to get another big name in there just to make do some pay-per-view buys. I think his comeback will be on pay-per-view. It'll be big on pay-per-view as well. It's Oscar at the end of the day. Oscar's the golden boy, man. Oscar is the golden boy. Oscar used to be the golden boy. Oscar was the original golden boy. He was the man back in the day. Oscar De La Hoya. He was the man. Oscar v Cotto. Whoa, that'd be a good fight. Cotto's too fresh still. I know he's past his best, but Cotto was fighting recently, man. That could end up ugly for Oscar. Gonna be weird seeing no boxing on Sky Sports. Yeah, I think there will be boxing on Sky Sports. I think they will. I won't be surprised if Frank Warren leaves BT and goes to Sky. You never know. Sky's up now. Eddie Hearn's making a new way. It's sad though because the relationship Eddie Hearn had with Sky was really good, and it's sad that that's all coming to an end. Because you know, like I said, the production and Sky were brilliant. Sky are very, very good. You know, their production, like I said, is first class. Is top draw. So hopefully, let's see who's going to take over. Does Sky just drop out of boxing? I doubt it. I still think the fact that they've got AJ and Dillian White, still, I don't think they're dropping out anytime soon. I do think AJ, however, will follow suit. Will follow Eddie Hearn eventually and probably leave. But time will tell. Okay, so Hamza Kakri says he's fighting Chuck Liddell. Is a UFC fighter. Wow, is he fighting Chuck Liddell? Wasn't Chuck Liddell fighting on one of his cards? I swear Chuck Liddell was fighting on one of his cards. He had a show and Chuck Liddell was on that show. Sorry guys, I'm really tired. Really, really tired. But yeah, let's go back. Oscar says the world will be shocked. Oscar De La Hoya says the world will be shocked when they find out the name of the opponent for his July 3rd fight on Triller pay-per-view. Well, who's it going to be? Is it going to be Floyd Mayweather? Why is the world going to be shocked? It's a UFC fighter. If it's a name in the UFC, we're not going to be shocked at all. We're not going to be shocked. I doubt anyone's going to be shocked about who Oscar picks to fight unless it's like an Errol Spence or someone. I don't think we're going to be shocked because we're expecting who we think it could be. It could be Floyd. It could be Manny. It could be any of those guys. So yeah, I'm interested to see what Manny's next move is. What's Manny going to do next? So Chuck Liddell is too big for Oscar, bro. Personally, I think Oscar with Chavez would be a good fight. Chances fresh. Chavez Senior is fresh. He's been doing a lot of exhibitions lately. You want to see Oscar De La Hoya beat Chavez Senior? Chavez Senior must be well old, man. Must be well old. Chavez Senior is old, man. He's really old. So Oscar 41 says that their process of locking in his opponent. So Chuck is super washed. Oscar won't be fighting him. Hamza Kakri. Okay. Joshua Buatsi returns with new trainer Virgil Hunter. Yeah, that's great news. That's great news. Joshua Buatsi is a talent. He's a good fighter. I'm looking forward to seeing him in action. Looking forward to seeing him perform. Can't wait. Can't wait. So Oscar De La Hoya looked high on Triller. Yeah, a lot of people were saying that. I saw the commentary. A lot of people were criticizing Oscar about him looking high. Guys, smash the like button. Everyone in the live stream, smash the like button, guys. Everyone in the live stream, smash the like button, please. Smash that like button, guys. Let's get those likes up. Smash the like button, guys. Let's smash the like button. So Conor McGregor, Oscar v McGregor possibly. That'd be a huge fight. Yeah, that'd be huge. That would be big. That would be big. Sorry, guys. I'm really, really tired. Starting to yawn. Yes, Naima, how are you? Hope you're well. So Billy Joe Saunders apparently has said that when he signed the contract, it stated that there would be one British judge. Now they're saying a British judge is not allowed. Yes. I think Billy Joe should get what he signed up for sure. But again, I do think you don't want to anger anybody, or you want everyone to be on your side because he's gonna need it. He doesn't want anyone not on his side. So I think he needs somebody on his side, sure. So Crimson says, do you think Caleb Plant stands a chance if Canelo smashes Billy Joe? Personally, I think Saunders is leagues above Plant. I'm not so sure about that. They haven't fought yet. I'm not so sure if they're leagues above. I don't know. I think you have to prove that inside the boxing ring. Whether you're sorry, what was I saying? A level leagues above. I think you have to prove that. I don't think his resume is that great, to be honest. So Virginia lost in every bad way. Ended up his career. Home ground referee was favoring Virginia. He didn't count because 2 knockdowns. Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's probably I think Virginder Singh, I think he's got his only himself to blame. His career just went downhill. He turned pro and there was a lot of promise. Didn't he get signed with Top Rank? But then he just disappeared, man. He's had a solid career. Sorry, who is it? Is it Virginder Singh we're talking about? Sorry. I got lost there. Yeah, so Virginder Singh, his career's been lost. I don't know what's happened to Virginder Singh, man. I don't know what's happened to Virginder Singh. His career's gone down the wayside for some reason. What do you do for work, bros? Always in a suit, lol. I teach. I teach secondaries. I mean, not secondary, college kids. I'm a sports lecturer. So I heard Texas doesn't allow international judges. Not sure if that's true or not. Is that true? I wasn't aware of that. Texas doesn't allow international judges. Why not? That's news to the ear. That's news to the ears. That is news to the ears for sure. That is definitely news to the ears. I wasn't aware of that. I wasn't aware of that at all. I was not aware of that at all. News to the ears. That. Thanks for telling me. I didn't know that. You know, in Texas they're not allowed. They're not allowed. I didn't know that they didn't allow international judges. No wonder there's probably not that many big fights there, because that's important. Jake Paul says he's interested in fighting former UFC star Conor McGregor next after quick work of former MMA wrestling fighter Ben Askren. Yeah, I'd like that. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that. Who do you think would win that? That's a good fight. I won't be surprised if Conor McGregor gets beat by Jake Paul. That's why I don't think he'll take the fight. I don't think he'll fight Jake Paul because I think he's dangerous. I think Jake could be dangerous for Conor McGregor. So I don't think McGregor's going to take that fight, to be honest. I think it's too risky. I think it's too risky. Why do you want to take the risk fighting someone like that? Fighting a killer like that? It's too risky, man. It's too risky. I just don't see him doing it. No way. Too risky. Guys, everyone in the live stream, smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. Smash that like button, guys. Smash the like button. Let me see if I can go back there now. Back into my place. So let's get answering your questions. So in Pakistan, 100% topic says in Pakistan, Amir Khan Academy fees is high, that only rich people can pay this fees, which is 2,525,000 rupees monthly. I don't know how much that is. I don't know how much that is. I know that the living wage there isn't very high, and people do struggle. So that does sound like a lot of money for somebody that is, struggling over there, because we know it's very difficult for people over there to pay their bills, let alone pay for a boxing membership or whatever, to pay that. It's a lot of money, that is, for a lot of people that live there live in Pakistan, Jake Paul says he's interested in fighting former UFC. Okay, we've already covered this. So Richard Brown says, what happened to Vijender Singh? How did he lose? KO? Who to? To be honest, I know we got knocked out. I can't remember who to. It was a guy that he was expected to beat quite comfortably as well, and he got beat. But yes, it was very surprising. It was almost a shock to a lot of people, because Vijender Singh is seen as very highly, or he was seen. I won't say anymore. He was definitely seen as like the next star coming out of Asia. There was once a talk about him fighting Amir Khan. But I didn't know how that was going to come off, because Vijender Singh was massive and Amir Khan was definitely not a super middleweight. So I didn't see how that fight was going to get made. But they were talking about doing some crazy catch weight. But I just think the size difference between the two was too much. And I think it would be like putting one of them at risk, fighting one another. But yeah, I don't think that fight made sense, to be honest. The weight difference was just too much. He's a big super middleweight. He's a super middleweight, and Amir Khan was a welterweight, and he wasn't even a big welterweight to say that. So, yeah, I don't think that was gonna. I didn't think that was gonna materialize, to be honest. Yeah. So let's move on. So Mac D says Floyd is afraid to rematch Manny Pacquiao. What do you guys make of that? Do you agree with him? Do you think Floyd is afraid to rematch Manny Pacquiao, or do you think it's just a business move where he knows he can make this X amount of money to fight a guy that's not even a boxer? So why fight a boxer when Mayweather is retired at the end of the day? Remember, he is retired. So does he really need to fight another legitimate boxer who was world champion not so long ago? So Manny Pacquiao still got a lot more left than Floyd. Floyd's last fight was against Andre Berto, which was in 2016, I believe. It was a long, long time ago. So yeah, I can't see Floyd fighting, to be honest. I can see him fighting, but not fighting a proper boxer. Okay, so now he got signed with Frank Warren. Who are you talking about, Anumia? So Manny v Crawford will make a big pay-per-view. Yeah, it would do. It'd be Crawford's come out party because he'd finally do some numbers, even though it's not going to be because of him. Manny Pacquiao is going to be the one that's driving the pay-per-view numbers there. Like he always, he's a pay-per-view attraction, Pacquiao. So yeah, and he's a global star, so everybody knows him as well. So yeah, I personally think it would be a massive pay-per-view fight, and it's one that I would like to see for sure. It's one that I would be interested in, without question. It's a fight that I want to see. It's a fight that I would love to see, to be honest with you. Let's see if it comes off. Let's see if it happens. I'm not sure it will, but if it does, that'd be great. That'd be great. If it does come off, I'd love to see it. All right. Okay. So Bob Arum v Dana White. Who will win? But I think Dana White is too fresh, too big, too strong at the minute for Bob Arum. So Anomiya says AJ v Fury not in Saudi. Not in Saudi. So where is it then? Where is it? That's what's his name? Bob Arum said it's in Saudi. So where is it? If it's not in Saudi, where is it going to be? Floyd still can beat Manny. Yeah, possibly. Probably. I don't think he can. I disagree. I don't think Floyd can at this stage. No. I think Pacquiao's still active. He's still a good, relevant fighter. I'm not sure. I'm not sure Floyd is. Floyd was always a cherry picking and ducking real fights. Harsh. I think he fought everybody, man. He fought everybody, that he could. Yes, maybe he didn't fight him at the right time, and he picked and chose the right time to fight him. But at the end of the day, he fought him, man, and he beat him. So you got to give the guy props, man. I got to give the guy props. The guy beat everyone. He beat everyone, man. So you got to give Mayweather props. He did his thing, man. He did his thing. Virginder Singh was signed to Frank Warren. Yeah, Virginder Singh was signed to Frank Warren, but then wasn't he with also Top Rank as well? Was he just Frank Warren? I swear it was Top Rank as well. Was it just Frank? I swear it was. I'm pretty sure it was Bob Arum as well, right? I'm pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure it was Bob Arum as well. Was he signed with Bob Arum? Okay, what's this here? So Anomiya says Frank Warren said not in Saudi. He said not in Saudi. When did he say this? Initially, I saw him say that he's not. I heard him say that he's not. Nothing's confirmed yet. When did he do another interview with IFL? Did he do a recent interview with IFL? When did he do this? When's that fight going to be announced? Is it going to be announced tomorrow? Are we going to be shocked with an announcement tomorrow? I don't think we are. I don't think the fight's going to happen tomorrow. I don't think the fight's going to be announced tomorrow. Guys, if I'm a bit daisy right now, I'm very, very tired. So yeah, I've come straight from outside, straight to do a live stream. That's the dedication I have, because I wanted to do it today. I was not going to do it. But yeah, let's go back onto topic. Yeah, so Frank Warren said not in Saudi. So where's this fight going to happen? Where do you think this fight happens, guys? Where do you think this fight is going to happen? Where do you think AJ Fury is going to take place? Where is the best place for it to happen? Where is the best place for this fight to happen? Richard, I know you're asking me about Rashidi Ellis. I need to go and watch. I need to go and watch him. I need to go watch him. I will definitely look at him, and then we can talk about him in more depth on a live stream for sure. I'll definitely watch him. Definitely go and watch some of his fights. Rashidi Ellis, for sure. And then we'll discuss more about him in the next live stream. Okay, 100% topic. Manny against Thurman in last round. Was feeling out of gas. Boxer like Bud will attack non-stop if he sees the opponent out of gas. But Thurman, he got no combination, just hooks. Yeah, but is Crawford that type of physical boxer? I think Manny would struggle more against Errol Spence because Errol Spence is a more physical type of boxer. He makes things a lot more physical. What's his name? Crawford a physical fighter? I don't think he is. I don't think Crawford is a physical type of fighter. I think Crawford's more a guy that likes to outbox you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's very versatile, Crawford. So maybe he can change things up if he sees Manny weakening. I'm pretty sure he'll definitely start heating things up. But I never looked at Crawford as a physical fighter. I looked at him as a guy that dismantles guys, wears you down, uses his boxing IQ, his boxing skill to frustrate you, wear you out, and then he gets late stoppages. But of late he's been looking sensational. He has been stopping guys and he has been beating guys up. So yeah, I've got to give him credit the way he's been looking. Guys, everyone in the live stream, smash the like button, guys. Smash that like button. I'd appreciate it. Smash that like button, guys. So yeah, he's looking yeah, so I think Errol Spence is more of a guy that's going to make it physical for Manny and make it tough. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford would take advantage if he sees a guy's tiring. If he sees a guy that is, he definitely would take advantage of that. Crawford is he's a master. Crawford, no doubt about it. He's a master. Gervonta Davis v. Barrios. Who you got? Barrios undefeated fight at 140. So, Richard, I think that's a great fight, and I'm looking forward to that one. I was listening to Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia said that it's a 50-50 kind of fight because Gervonta Davis is moving up to a weight class where he doesn't belong. And Barrios, like you said, is undefeated. He's big, he's strong, he can fight. That's a tough fight for Gervonta Davis. And you know what? I wasn't that impressed with Gervonta. I know he got a stellar knockout against Leo Santa Cruz, but Leo Santa Cruz was touching Gervonta Davis up before that stoppage. He was really, for me, getting to Gervonta Davis. I felt like he was touching him up good and proper. So to be honest with you, I'm not so sure about Gervonta Davis at that weight. If I'm honest with you, I think the jury's still out. If I'm honest with you, I'm not sure. I think I dislike Floyd's toxic fans more than I dislike Floyd. Floyd has toxic fans. Listen, all fans are like that, man. All fans are like that. Like, come on, man. All fans are like that. Krim, all fans are like that. All fanboys are like that. Of their favorite fighter, they're all like that. They're all very protective of their fighter. Like, I'm a Canelo fan, but today I put up a video where I was saying that Billy Joe Saunders should get what he wants, and I got called by fanboy on my channel. Someone called me a fanboy, so I was like, you can't win. When I say Canelo will knock Billy Joe out, all the Billy Joe Saunders fans say that you're a fanboy of Canelo. When I say, Billy Joe should be getting neutral judges and he should get what he signed up for, oh, you're a fanboy, you believe in Billy Joe, he's a fake. You can't win in this game, man. You can't win in this game, People accuse you of being a fanboy regardless. You can't win. So Naima Isham says, Vijender Singh was a wasted talent. Yeah, a lot of people thought he was going to go a long way, but, his career kind of tailed off. Don't know what happened with Vijender Singh, to be honest with you. His career just tailed off big time. Tailed off big time. I expected more from Vijender Singh, but he was very inactive, didn't fight a lot, and he just disappeared. He disappeared, man. He disappeared, and it's bad because, you know, he was definitely marketed very well in India. He's very famous in India, Vijender Singh. So it would have been good for him to build a profile and actually become like, if he could have got to a world championship level, right? It would have been great. He would have been a huge star. Imagine if he had become a world champion, how big he would have been in India. Hopefully, India can produce a world champion boxer. That they'd be massive. They'd become massive. He wanted to fight Khan at one point. Yeah, he did. He did, Naima. He did. He definitely did. Okay, so 100% Topic says Floyd is very, very good counterpuncher and also accurate and hard. Slip very well. Being inactive may affect his performance yet, possibly. Have you seen Rashidi Ellis? How we've gone through that. So Fury AJ is definitely happening. Fury has said he's fighting in July. Fighting in July against who, though? Against who? Against who? We want to see him fight in July against AJ, not against somebody else. Not against somebody else. So Hawker Mustang says BJ Saunders is very mad with Hearn planning Canelo v Plant. Yeah, he is. He's not happy. He feels he's being overlooked. He feels that that's not right. He feels he should be treated with more respect than that. He's got a point. He's got a point. You know, maybe he feels that he's being disrespected by Eddie. But at the end of the day, Eddie's right. Eddie's right. When Eddie says, I got him the Canelo fight, I delivered him something that no other promoter could deliver him. So Eddie's right as well. Eddie delivered him what he wanted. Eddie delivered him the fight that he wanted. So I don't think he can be upset with Eddie, man. Eddie delivered him what he wanted. You know, Eddie delivered him that big fight of his, that Canelo fight. You know, Eddie's delivered. So for me, Eddie's delivered on his promise. As far as I'm concerned, I think Eddie's done his job. You can't say that Eddie's not done his job. Hi, Ahmed. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. Did you see Errol Spence kissing that guy? Right? I don't know. I don't really like watch, like, go into their personal life like that. But I wish Errol Spence all the best, man. Safe, bro. Getting ready for it. Oh yeah, safe to you as well. I'm gonna close off in a minute as well. Take care, Naima. Oscar De La Hoya v Amir Khan. Yeah, that'll be a good fight. That'll be a good fight. Amir Khan called that fight out a couple of weeks back, didn't he? Amir Khan called that fight out a couple of weeks back, but you know, he got a lot of criticism for calling that fight. A lot of people like, oh, you're calling out old man, this, that, and they gave him a lot of stick. Bud Stops, very good fighter like Prescott, who beats Amir Khan easily. Yeah, but remember that Amir Khan wasn't the same Amir Khan when he was like a couple of years after Khan had matured a lot more. I think Khan would have battered Prescott 3 or 4 years later after he lost to him. Prescott lost to Mitchell, man. He lost to McCluskey. You know, so Prescott was a guy that beat Khan early on in his career. He caught him on the right night. You know, it was one of those things. He got beat, man, like Joshua got beat by Ruiz. I like Hamza Shiraz. Anumia says he likes Hamza Shiraz. Hamza Shiraz seems like a very level-headed kid. He seems like a likable guy. Let's see how far he can go in the sport. He does seem like a guy that's clued on. He does seem like a guy that is willing to put in that hard work, that graft. And I think he could go a long way. I haven't seen a lot of him. I've seen his last fight. And Carl Frampton said, if he doesn't go on to become a world champion, I'll eat my hat. I don't think I'm that confident that he's going to go on to become a world champion. But, you know, he's definitely, a lot of people like him. He's very highly rated, and he seems like a hard worker. So why can't he go all the way? You know, dream big in this game. Dream big. So Floyd is enjoying promoting with his girl collection. So funny. Yeah, Floyd is funny, man. Imagine if Spain had boxers again. Spain, yeah. Do they do? Isn't Laranja from Spain? Ranja, is it? Sergio Garcia. Jake Paul did not ruin boxing. Floyd Mayweather did. Jake Paul's just come into boxing. How can he ruin it? Richard Brown. Oscar may fight someone like Golovkin. I know Oscar has mentioned it in the past. That's crazy. That's crazy. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Saunders will lose no matter what he does. Yeah, Saunders will probably most likely lose. I agree. Salute, Brendan. How are you? I hope you're well. Okay, so have you watched Roy Jones Jr. fight with Reggie Johnson? Did you see his 2-punch combination to Reggie's chin that put him on the floor? Yeah. Was that the one where he put is that the one where he put the hands behind his back? Oh yeah. Roy Jones was special, man. Roy Jones was special. Whoever said boxing is even ruined, how is it ruined? Lol. Brendan is saying yes, boxing will never be ruined. Boxing will always there. Boxing is there to stay, and boxing will be here for a very long time. Boxing won't ever disappear. Boxing is boxing, you know. We all love boxing. We're all hardcore boxing fans, and we're all gonna watch it. You know, we're all gonna watch it. Listen, at the end of the day, I have no problem with YouTube boxing with Jake Paul. I have no problem with it. I'm not bitter like that. I like watching all boxing. I like it. I do like it. I like watching boxing, man. So Golovkin would make Oscar comatose. I want Golovkin to step up and fight. You know what? I want Golovkin to fight Andrade. I want Golovkin to fight Andrade, Charlo. Hopefully we could see a Eubank fight. I'd love to see Chris Eubank beat Golovkin. That's a great fight. I'd like to see that. That's a great fight. I would love to see that fight. I don't know what you guys think about that. That's a great fight. Great fight that would be. I would be interested to see that. Golovkin v Eubank. No, it was the one where he put his one leg back and put 2 punches to Reggie's chin in one quick succession and put him on the floor. I'll have to watch that. I probably have seen it. I've watched a lot of Roy Jones fights. But Roy Jones was well before my time, by the way. Roy Jones was quite well before my time. I was been a kid when he was fighting. Very young. I was very young. Roy Jones is old, man. Roy Jones is 50. You know, so Roy Jones was before my time. Oscar v Golovkin could be July. Is that why Golovkin's on about fighting the Japanese or Chinese fighter in December? I think his name is he is a champ at middle. Yeah, Ryoto Murata. He's fighting Murata. He's the WBA super champion. Eubank is the interim WBA champion, and Murata is the WBA super champion. And then Charlo is the WBC champion. Demetrius Andrade is the WBO champion, and Golovkin is the IBF champion. So yeah, I want to see him fight. Who should you take Ryoto Murata's belt from him? Eubank. Where's Eubank at? Eubank needs to fight Ryoto Murata. That's a good fight. I love to see that fight, and the winner fights Golovkin. That's what I want to see. So Bivol, what do I see in his future? Well, Bivol is fighting Craig Richards, and I expect Bivol to win that fight. It's Ryoto Murata, Richard. Yeah, so Bivol, he's fighting Craig Richards, and I think he'll beat Craig Richards. And then I think we need to see a big fight for him, Beterbiev. We need to see a big fight. Beterbiev's probably that fight. I think he'd beat Beterbiev beats Bivol, if I'm honest with you. I think he beats him. I think Beterbiev. I think Canelo Murata. Yeah, that's him. Murata. Ryoto Murata. Yeah, guys. You know what? I'm gonna head off. It's time to nearly open my fast. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and then tomorrow hopefully we'll do a live stream. Hopefully I'll get some guests on tomorrow or Saturday, definitely, and we'll do a proper live stream, a longer one, one where we can go get into more depth. But I have to go open my fast now. So will I come back? No, not today. Tomorrow, probably I'll do one tomorrow. I'll do one tomorrow. I'm gonna hit gym after that. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow, because tomorrow we got the weekend as well. I gotta get up early tomorrow. So yeah, I'll definitely do it tomorrow. I'm kind of knackered today as well, so I don't think I'll be able to. I don't think I'll be able to do more on the stream. I'm absolutely knackered. I need a good night's rest today. But yeah, everyone in the live stream, it was great. Tomorrow I'll probably do another one, right? Canelo said they won't be going 175 anymore. He said it's too much for him and it slows him down. Well, someone just said earlier that Canelo's interested in a Beterbiev fight. Someone just mentioned it earlier, so I don't know. Maybe Canelo will. Who knows? Who knows? Leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think, guys. I'll see you tomorrow in the live stream. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all tomorrow. I'll wait for all of you to say your buys, and then I'll get off. Take care, Richard. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Bye, Ahmed. See you tomorrow. Take care. Check his Spanish interviews and use translation, and see you tomorrow. Yeah, take care. I will. I'll watch Fino. I watch Fino boxing. I definitely watch it. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Take care, guys.